Perfect House, Magic City. The world of Alfred Browning Parker.
And this is what describes who Alfred is. Purpose. While we were talking, I kept on looking for this one passage because I think it's so important. By their work you shall know them. Remember the biblical injunction. How to select an architect. What should you say to your architect? You will probably think of plenty to tell them, but if you prefer simple admonitions, you might quote these first principles. Build strongly. Build as directly as possible with no complication. Use the materials at hand and keep these as few as you can. Let your building love its site and glorify its climate. And finally, design for use, make it beautiful.
February 5th, 1939. Mr. Wright, this is my last year at the University of Florida. Embarking upon an architectural career is rapidly becoming a strangely thrilling and sometimes frightening experience. Naturally, I wonder where my place is and what my contribution will ultimately be. I do have a passionate desire to accomplish something worthwhile. Truly, your life and work has been an inspiration in my thoughts these few weeks past. Not in a sense of imitation have I enjoyed a few contacts with what you have done and are doing, but in thinking that I must do my utmost to live to the best that is within me.
Frank Lloyd Wright revered nature. Her example inspired him and led to his understanding of the interconnectedness of life.
A sense of the organic is indispensable. There is no source so fertile, so suggestive, so helpful aesthetically for the architect as a comprehension of natural law. Buildings perform their highest function in relation to human life within and the natural efflorescence without. Frank Lloyd Wright.
Dear Sir, the photographs are of a house I am building with my own two hands. This is my first building. Naturally, I think the direction is the right one, but it would mean much to hear from you. Sincerely, Alfred B. Parker.
My dear Parker, I have read your letter and appreciate your pictures. Your house is a crude but good beginning, and of course I think you are on the right track because it leads to Taliesin. We would be glad to see you and talk with you. Sincerely, Frank Lloyd Wright, May 23rd, 1944.
My name is Martha Milan, but I was Mrs. Alfred Browning Parker when I first married. The biggest influence on Alfred was Frank Lloyd Wright. Mr. Wright wanted Alfred to come to Taliesin. He had Taliesin East and Taliesin West and divided a year between the two places. And he had these young architects who followed him and lived with him in these two places.